guys, so my life was blessed on tonight. Let me tell you about what just happened to me. I actually stopped what I was doing and just decided to do this review. I was going to do it tomorrow, but I'm so full of just joy, inspiration. Let me start from the beginning. So on Twitter today, Matthew Terry, a wonderful individual, decided that he wanted to bless some folks with the opportunity to see this film, Step. Now, I didn't know much about it. I think I saw like a little blurb about it on I think like a Facebook advertisement. I'm not quite sure, but I knew that I saw something about it and I clicked on, I never saw the trailer, but I was just like, oh, this is very inspiring. Something that I saw and I was just like, it intrigued me. I want to check it out. I had no idea when it came out. I didn't see much press for it, but when Matthew tweeted about it, I was just like, yes, I would love to go see this film. Actually, my good friend Rukmani retweeted his tweet about, hey, I bought some tickets. I want to, basically bless some people to go with the opportunity to see this film. He's really passionate about this film, and now I understand why, and he just really wanted to bless a few folks with the opportunity to see this film, specifically Black women. So when my friend retweeted it, I responded. I was able to get a ticket for my sister and I really had no idea what kind of impact this film would have on me. So I just walked in blindly, just thinking that I was going to see, some people from a city that I'm very familiar with. Had no idea that I was going to be in there. Like, guys, I was in this theater bawling. I was travailing. Like, my body was shaking. There were people sitting next to me and I was just like, Lord, please do not let me get out of myself. But I'm telling you, this movie had me in the theater crying like I was at a Black Baptist funeral. It also had me standing up and cheering like I was at a Black graduation. You just have so many emotions in this film. It takes you on a whole roller coaster, and then you leave out and you're just like, I want to run for president. I want to change the world. Like, I need to donate to Planned Parenthood. Like, you just want to be a better individual, and you just become so aware of what's going on around you, and you're just like, am I really serving my purpose on this earth? Like, what can I do to change? Like, seriously, my sister and I, we sat in our car, we tried to call our mom because we wanted to let her know how much we love her, how we're just so thankful, because this movie, it's just a spotlight on Black mothers. They're not specifically Black mothers, but there are just very prominent Black mothers in this documentary, and I'm telling you, I saw my mom in all of them. I really, really did. In my heart, like, it was just overwhelmed with just joy and gratitude. And I tried to call her, but she's on the East Coast, so she wasn't up yet. But tomorrow, Mom, I'm calling you. I'm probably crying on the phone, and I'm telling you how much I love you, and I'm sending you a virtual hug. But let me start from the beginning. Step, the movie, is basically about it follows three young women who were seniors in high school at the Baltimore Leadership School for Young Women. So this is their last year, and what has brought all these women together is Step. So you really see how Step is basically like a community binder with these young women. Each young woman has a very different journey in her life. One girl is just dealing with a helicopter parent, and another is dealing with a parent that's not that much of a helicopter parent. I don't want to give too much away, but you see how these girls in this one space who are coming together for Step, you see how their journeys are just so different, but how this one art form just binds them as not only as a community, as a family. It's just it's a really good film. It's not one of those like feel good. It's very honest. You know what I mean? It's the American story for a lot of people. It really speaks to girl power and community power. For me, it let me know that when you have your community behind you, nothing is impossible. Like, you can do it when you have people in your corner cheering for you, saving you from situations, checking on you, wanting you to do well in life, and not wanting anything from you, but just wanting you to succeed. So it was just a really good film. I highly recommend that you take young people, specifically young women, because it's so much girl power, and it just shows how the sisterhood is so powerful and so necessary for women and young women specifically. I highly recommend that you take young Black women as well, because it really speaks speaks to a lot of our journeys and how we see ourselves. And I was just really also thankful that they showcased the city of Baltimore in a different light. You know, we saw Baltimore City that wasn't on The Wire. We saw Baltimore City that wasn't in the media, because this movie actually takes place right after the death of Freddie Gray, and you get to see that community for what it really is through the lens of the people who actually live there. It's just really impactful, really inspiring. I left that movie just wanting to be a better person, wanting to be a better person within my community, in my art form. I was just really, really inspired by it. It was so truthful, and it spoke to me on so many different levels. So once again, Matthew Cherry, I thank you for the opportunity. Amanda Lippitz, you have done such a phenomenal job. You deserve every accolade that you get. I'm so thankful that you saw fit to really put this story, put these young women out there for us to see and learn from, because I feel like if you're not from this type of neighborhood, or if you're not a black woman, a young black woman, you just won't understand. But I feel like this movie, this documentary puts a lens into a community that is often forgotten about and often misconstrued. Like, there are so many false narratives about young black women, and this was just very, very honest. And I'm just so thankful. I'm really so thankful. So I highly recommend that you guys see it. Step the movie, it came out today. I highly recommend that you all go see it opening weekend, because that really shows studios what they need to invest their money in if they see a return. You know what I mean? Even though it's a documentary, but they still want to see that it's worth the coin. Okay, go see the film, share it, tell people about it. Like, I left this film so enriched and inspired. I actually connected with people that I met in the theater because of this film, and now we're collaborating on what we can do to better our communities. Like, that's what's going to happen when you leave this film. And it's also for every audience, because I was in the theater. I was at the ArcLight in Hollywood, and I was in the theater with so many different people. There was different cultures, different ages, different genders. It was just a mixture, very diverse audience, and we all felt this movie on so many different levels, and we felt it collectively. And this is the type of movie where you'll leave out and you'll have a conversation. Like, I literally stayed 20 minutes just talking to people about this film and just connecting and sharing stories, and also figuring out what can we do together so that we don't lose young people, that we don't lose each other. I don't know. I'm off of my Unity soapbox, but seriously, this is a really, really good film, and I am just thankful for the opportunity to see it on opening night. To the girls of Step, you inspire me. Thank you for opening up your lives to us and just inviting us into your world. Corey, Blessing, and Taylor, I wish you the best. You are more than worthy of everything that you're receiving, and then some. Godspeed, my queens. Godspeed. That's my review of Step. Please check it out. It's a wonderful experience, and it's something that we all need, especially right now. We all really need to see a movie that will bring us all together for the good. You know what I mean? And this movie, this documentary, I believe, will do that. So I normally do, if you like what you see here, please like, comment, whatever. I do all of that, but I'm just going to leave this for what it is. Yeah. So go see the movie Step. Highly recommend it. Bye, guys.